You hear it now? So now that I'm further away from it, suddenly we're able to hear it start on the land.
Found something!
Thank God, some super credits.
Injury? What injury?
The injury. That's what injury.
Feels good! My life for Super Earth!
Why fucking hate this backpack sometimes? It's injuring me even when it's not fucking... even when it's not full in charge. Anyways, is this thing gonna try to kill me?
Fire in the hole!
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty smiles upon your trail.
The invulnerable enemy thing, I feel like that's probably something that's been happening for a while on Helldivers 2. It's actually happened in quite a few games. I remember playing an old game back in, was it PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, where there was literally an enemy who was completely invincible. So I had to restart the entire fucking game because, you know, it was one of those games where you're supposed to eliminate all the enemies. It was one of those army games, though. Like, all the realistic army games always seem to be the ones where there's some random invulnerable enemy. You know, actually, I think it happened on Army Men, one Army Men game too, where it's you can play like PvP, green versus tan army, green army versus tan army. It was an old PlayStation 2 game. There was actually a ball there too. That it's very common. And when I say it's very common, I mean it happens across all the different game genres. It's not actually super common, like it doesn't happen frequently, but you know, it's common enough. But yeah, Ready or Not has just a lot of fucking problems. And this game has had a lot of problems, but, you know, Ready or Not is the worst fucking excuse of a game I've ever seen. Like, it seems like it would be so fucking good, but it's got so many fucking issues. It's unimaginable how many fucking issues it has. And Helldivers has had a lot of issues because, you know, outdated engine. But, you know, they're actually... Arrowhead actually seems to be doing, you know, a really good job of trying to keep things together. It's a very small team working on a pretty big game. It would be nice if they could, you know, put it on an updated or, you know, actual engine, and it would fix so many of the issues and make everything run smoother, not use like 20 times the amount of CPU usage that it's supposed to. Because that's where I'm really getting hit the hardest on my end too, is just the central processing unit with trying to run a game and stream at the same time. Because I do have a good gaming computer, but that's it. It's not, you know, a good enough computer to game and stream at the same time. So I start having slight issues, but when I play Helldivers, I seem to be having quite a few issues. My CPU is always maxed out at above 100, just maxed out at 100% at all times when I'm running this game. And then when I'm streaming, you know, it's... Well, when I'm running the game, it's like... It's between like 70 and 100, 70 something and 100%. But yeah, when I'm streaming and gaming, it is just always constantly at 100%. I think it dropped down to 99% a couple of times, but it's just always maxed out.
Mission accomplished.
So the quality of this video and my last, or this stream and my last stream are not going to be good and have not been good. But like I said, Helldivers, they've definitely had some issues, but it's mostly due, it's not due to a lack of trying or anything, from what I've now understood. Which, you know, I thought that, you know, the issues were probably just because it was a small team. I wasn't even there for a while. I wasn't even aware, and at one point I did become aware, but then forgot about it, that they were actually working on an outdated, just completely jacked engine. because they started this project. Apparently, they started working on Helldivers 2 a really long time ago. And Helldivers 2 is freaking awesome. I just, do kind of wish that they had, done it on a if they had, I really do wish that they had it on a better engine. That would have been cool. So maybe if they ever make a Helldivers 3, but with all the new content they're adding to Helldivers 2, I don't know what they could possibly add to Helldivers 3. Like Helldivers 2 is just such a perfection in just everything that they've done with it. They've done such a good job. So them putting it, making a Helldivers 3 wouldn't really make any sense. So just and what people have been saying is instead of fixing Helldivers 2, they'd be better off just making a new game. So, if, from a programming standpoint, it seems to me like it would be a very stressful situation. But they're doing a great job. They're doing the best they can. Some people would disagree when it comes to balancing, and I'm also kind of in that boat. There are some weird balancing decisions they've made that I completely disagree with, but yeah, I think they've already remedied all of those, most if not all of those issues. Like I said, I don't like the Leviathan. That was like the final straw for me, where I had to just put the game down for a while. I stopped playing it for a couple months, or maybe it was a few months. But I had to eventually come back, and then shortly after coming back, I realized, oh, right, there's now we've got Xbox players coming to it. So, and that's why I'm here today. I'm here today to meet the Xbox players. My friend was in the middle of training. He was getting on, so.
Announcement system test. Freedom, democracy, liberty, independence. Managed democracy. Test complete.
Excuse my silence. I am both brooding about the instability of my game. Shit, the game updated and I didn't verify the integrity of my files. That's probably what the fucking issue is. That's always what the issue is. Every time there's a fucking update, I have to verify the integrity of the game files. If I forget, I have all sorts of weird fucking issues. And I don't know why, because it's like you download the update, so that just downloading the update should be enough. But no, I have to fucking double check to make sure that the files that were downloaded actually work properly every single fucking time. So, bro is really enjoying everything he's seeing, because he's prioritizing looking at everything, looking at all the stratagems instead of us getting on the same. I mean, he may not understand how like the lobby system works in this game, so maybe he's just trying to get an idea of everything before we like go into a mission. But I don't think he realizes. I haven't really explained it to him. But yeah, I don't think he realizes that like we can just walk around on the same ship, and you know. But yeah, I was hoping to just get into voice chat with him, so that I could just talk to him and explain all this. But yeah, he's nerding out, geeking out over everything. So he's really enjoying himself though, which is the important thing. You gotta enjoy video games. But I enjoy teaching, so I could be like telling him stuff in voice chat while he's looking at all this stuff. I also enjoy efficiency, which is I say that, but when it comes to speed, I'm not the most efficient when it comes to speed. I'm usually pretty efficient with everything else, but when it comes to speed, sometimes I'm a little on the slower side. I'm usually more careful and cautious kind of guy. So like I love stealth gameplay because it's just what I tend to be, I guess, good at. I guess that's why I love it. Or maybe I've gotten good at it because I do it so much because I love that playstyle. I'm really not sure. Oh, there we go. And for people who watch this video in the future, these friend codes expire after I think 5 or 10 or 15 minutes or however long. Maybe it's like 30 or 40 minutes. But for anyone who watches this in the future, years from now, those friend codes won't work anymore. It's a temporary thing. Ooh, friend requests. 0 friends. Though you can see all my friends, which is something I should probably like blur out or something. But I don't know. All right. Sweezy. You on here anywhere? Oh, there he is. Oop. Nope.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Wait, what? Game session not available.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Whoa, what happened? Oh, he's online. Do not worry, we're experiencing technical difficulties as always, and you can just stop watching and go do some chores or watch another video or get something to eat while, and then I'll verbally, I'll probably just cut all this out because nobody's actually watching right now, so that none of that anything that I just said matters. Alright, so we're both going to restart our games. He's having issues buying the war bond. The game's just not responding. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and verify the integrity of my game files while I'm restarting the game. And I'm also going to get some food. And let's see. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, properties. That's the issue. I hit manage. Properties. Verify the integrity of the game files, man. Alright, so while it's doing that, everyone can just sit here and stare at my desktop. Very lovely, very beautiful. I hope you like it. I'm glad you like it. And if you don't like it, then I'm sorry that you don't like it. As you can see, all these programs down here, that's all the stuff. God, I can't believe I only ever made one Minecraft video and never went back. I don't even remember the name of what I called my dude or the voice that I gave him. But yeah, I need to do more Minecraft videos. I should have done a lot more streaming, but like I said, I had just happened to have technical difficulties right when I decided I was going to permanently do streaming. Didn't make it anywhere with streaming because, just haven't been entertaining, yada yada, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So I gotta go back to working a full-time job, which I should have done at the beginning of this month, not at the end. So I'm fucked. Congratulations. Thank you so much to me. Anyways, I'm going to yeah. I need to eventually make more Minecraft videos. And eventually I will. I will eventually make the Helldiver videos that I was planning on doing. I'll eventually get to the Phoenix Point videos. I'll eventually get to the other Minecraft videos. As long as nothing happens that would prevent me from doing such things, then I will eventually get to them. So yeah. Anyways, while those integrity of the game files get verified, it's already 11% of the way done. It's almost done, so fantastic. It's working pretty quickly. I'm gonna go grab some food, and I will be right back. So, should I play some music? I'll play some music. Hold on. Actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to play music because it would be pretty sure it'd be copyrighted music. So, oof. Actually, and that means I wouldn't be able to play a video. So I can't do anything to entertain anybody. So I'll just cut this entire part out. I'm just gonna cut this out in a future video. And if anybody's watching now, which I know nobody's not, oh well, too bad because nobody's watching right now.